deposit ratio.
6.2% growth during the 11th plan period.
It doesn't prove anything. Ultimately, the per capita real domestic income is the most important indicator of economic growth. And Gujarat is coming there, Haryana first, Maharashtra second, and Gujarat third. So far, 2011-12 is concerned. Human Development Index, Gujarat is pathetic condition in terms of health, in terms of education, in terms of sanitation. Inclusive growth absolutely is absent. In terms of credit deposit ratio, Gujarat is 5th or 6th. Credit deposit ratio, Maharashtra is total share in total deposits. Maharashtra 26.6%, Karnataka 6.34%, Tamil Nadu 6.20%, Andhra Pradesh 5.42%, and Gujarat 4.70%.
Why is this riling it up?
No,
may I ask you today?
Out of 35 states, let us put the debate, now let us put the debate in proper perspective. I want to bring to the fore the development efforts which are made by Chhattisgarh, then Orissa, Bihar, Jharkhand.
Here's a question.
Please.
If Tarun Gogoi had gone to Japan and made such a claim, there wouldn't have been as much, or maybe 1/10 of the reaction that Narendra Modi is.
But why reaction?
That's the question.
Mr.
Today there is a reaction all over that Narendra Modi has overdone it. He's crossed the line. Deepender Hooda said that. Meghnath Desai is smiling. Let me go across.
Meghnath Desai's first comment is absolutely right. Mr. Narendra Modi is going to Japan for inviting investment. Is just like ordinary event. There is nothing to be agitated about it. It is just any other state minister, chief minister going to any other foreign country. Nothing more than that meaningful I can read.
No, I said at the start of the program today that is this the run-up to 2014, the nature of the reaction. Narendra Modi is positioning himself for his own party, because by positioning himself globally, he becomes the default candidate for the BJP.
Why we are imposing what is happening today?
Narendra
Modi, I congratulate his skill for marketing wrong product in the brilliant manner.
Meghnath Desai is rebutting. Lord Jatinoza, right after that I'm coming to you. Meghnath Desai first.
See, Arnab, there are two things. Narendra Modi has set a trap and everybody has fallen into it. He's got maximum publicity for marketing something which may not be accurate, but he's got all the Indian politicians excited because he doesn't care about Japan. He wants to wind up Congress Varas. And unfortunately, they fall for it every time. You're quite right. Had Tarun Gogoi said it or anybody else has said it, nobody would have reacted. But Narendra Modi being sort of devil incarnate, everybody wants to counter him. My concern, much more than Narendra Modi or per capita income numbers, is the fact that what happened in Manesar is a serious problem and nobody's taking it on, because there was a murder of a HR officer. There was serious violence, and the Haryana government has to say something important and significant as to how they're going to tackle that problem. That to me is more important than Japan or Gujarat. And that is the implicit argument.
You are accused tonight of not being decisive enough. And Narendra Modi says that. He says, I am decisive. I offer political stability, he says. I think you heard his comments.
I think, let me quickly inform Lord Meghnath Desai. Just this evening, the top management of Maruti, headed by Nakanishi-san, who is the CEO, had a discussion with the Haryana Chief Minister, and it was decided that SIT, which has been constituted, would continue. They have full faith in it.
What have you done with the unions?
They wanted a special prosecutor. Mr. Tulsi has been appointed.
What have you done with the unions?
Mr. Tulsi has been appointed as special prosecutor.
Have you taken on the unions?
And let me
have you taken on the unions?
Let me state it very clearly. As a member of parliament from that state, I completely disapprove of this. What happened in Manesar.
Have you taken on the unions?
It is unfortunate. Should not have happened, and we will spare no.
Have you taken on the unions? Have you taken on the unions?
Like I said, we will spare no anybody who is guilty will not be spared, and confidence will be restored. And in fact, Maruti management after that meeting categorically said not only they are going to continue with Manesar and Gurgaon plants, they are going to set up their world's largest R&D facility at the third location in Haryana.
Taking my question. You are not even looking this way because you want to give what you want to say. What you want to say. I'm asking you tonight, what action have you taken against the unions? You have not touched any of the union leaders. There were 14 people present in the room when Avanish was tied up and murdered.
96 96 employees have been arrested. And you know, Maruti's management itself has expressed complete satisfaction over what has happened. And let me again say, out of those 96 people, each and every person who's guilty will be not spared. I mean, there can be no excuses for what happened in Manisa. But let me also say, as far as labor unrest is concerned, there is a reason why each year, as far as Economic Survey of India, Gujarat tops as far as the labor unrest is concerned, and Haryana is not even in the top 5 states, never. So an overall environment, labor unrest environment in Haryana
Narendra
is
Modi
much better
says,
than
Deepender, Hooda, hear this. Narendra Modi says, Yatinos, I'm coming straight to you now. Narendra Modi says, in any country, investment is contingent on political stability. The people of Gujarat are mature. We have political stability because of which there is consistency in policies, and this consistency helps build confidence. This is a prepared speech, almost CEO-like speech, in which Narendra Modi is saying, you take me on, you accept me as an investment choice, globally accept me as the right choice for India, and I will get greater political stability into this country. The words, stability, political stability, policies, consistency. This is a pitch that goes beyond Gujarat. Yatinosa, why is Narendra Modi making such a super aggressive pitch, which obviously goes beyond Gujarat? Yes, sir.
Right. He is absolutely right and justified in doing so. I agree with one of the speakers that let us not concentrate this debate on Haryana versus Gujarat or X state versus Y state. The hard reality of Gujarat is that when Narendra Modi took the reins of office as a chief minister, Gujarat was known to be a middle-class local business people. Industry and other things were completely foreign. It was not a backward but not at all a forward state. Look at what Gujarat was 10 years back and what Gujarat is today. And you will find a phenomenal change in Gujarat insofar as industrial investment, labor and management harmony. I heard Mr. Hooda saying that we are arrested 96.
I want to take you on fact on that one.
96.
Do I have your permission, Mr. Rosa, to question you on fact? Can I put some facts to you, Mr. Rosa? Let's talk facts.
Please.
You're talking facts, let me present some facts to you. Right? And if my facts are wrong, then you can say that your facts are wrong and I stand corrected. But if your facts are wrong today, I want you to take back what you just said. Is that understood?
Yes.
Mr. Rosa, my first fact to you is, let me take you back to 1991. Yes. And Narendra Modi took over in 2001. That's a full 10 years before Narendra Modi arrived on the scene. Out of the 18,028 villages of Gujarat, 17,940 were already electrified. That means 99.7% of Gujarat's villages were electrified 10 years before Narendra Modi arrived on the scene. Am I wrong in that?
No, you are absolutely right. And I have put the figure so far industry is concerned. Mr. Oza is forgetting.
Please permit me to answer.
Let me make one.
Let him reply to you. I think Mr. Rosa disagrees with what I presented.
No, I don't disagree, but it's half truth. So far as number of villages you mentioned, I am in complete agreement. But what was the situation? For 24 hours at a stretch, there was no electricity supply. What Mr. Narendra Modi has gained is that uninterrupted 24 hours power supply to every village of Gujarat. And that is his biggest achievement. Not how many villages had electricity before he came. But what was the hard reality? Hard reality was that 1 hour in a day, half an hour in a day, they used to get electricity. Their agricultural operations had come to a standstill. There was no industrial revolution in rural Gujarat because of lack of uninterrupted power supply. Today what Mr. Modi has ensured is that all
I want to contest this.
Mr. Rosa, your expression and Piyush Goyal's expression. Piyush Goyal, less so. You're saying that, Gujarat was like a, hardly a giant economy before Narendra Modi came in. I don't know, but I know that between 1994 and 2001, which is the pre-Narendra Modi period, Gujarat state domestic product, Piyush Goyal, I'm throwing facts back at you. Gujarat state domestic product grew at 10 to 13%. That's 50 to 60% higher than the national average. 6 or 7 years before Narendra Modi took over. Present a fact contrary to that, Piyush Goyal. Is that fact also incorrect?
My dear Arnab, we have again and again been saying what Narendra Modi has done is what somebody else was trying to contest, that there's no inclusive growth. It's the only state in the country where the agriculture has been growing in double digits for the last 6 years consistently in a row. Gujarat is the state. You travel in the road from Maharashtra to Gujarat. You cross the border from Maharashtra and you know the difference. Sorry?
Mr. Goyal is 4 times, not double.
Let me come back to industry, if you allow me. Industry, particularly
Ribat coming now. Ribat is from Balachandra Mungekar. Yes, Mr. Mungekar.
Absolutely what Mr. Piyush Goyal is saying is absolutely erroneous. Let me give 2 sets of figures, 2001-2004 and 2005-2009, exactly for a period of 10 years. And that's why I did not want comparison between Gujarat versus Haryana. Gujarat, the industrial growth was 3.95% in the first period and 12.65% 2005 and 9.
True.
Orissa 6.40% and 13.53%. Chhattisgarh 8.10% and next period 13.33%. And Uttarakhand 18.84% and 11.63%. I say that Gujarat is not the crown among jewels because Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Uttarakhand, these were the backward states.
The Chief Minister of Gujarat has made a claim, and the Chief Minister of Gujarat's claim is, and let's bring it very clearly, I'm not misquoting him, he says, we have left all other states far behind in terms of development, we no longer compete with them. That's what he says,
It
right?
is unsustainable.
So my third point
Factually it is incorrect. Factually it is incorrect. Not only in terms of inclusive growth, Gujarat is at the bottom. Gujarat is 10th among Indian states, including Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand.
I'm saying...
My point is, let us discuss about this. Piyush Goyal discuss about economy.
Lord Meghnad Desai, I agree with you. Let's not make it a Gujarat versus Haryana debate.
Absolutely.
Now let's make it a Gujarat versus Bihar debate.
Yes.
Let's look at Bihar.
Let us take inter-comparison states.
On Bihar, 1995 to 2000, Bihar grows at 4.7%, Gujarat grows at 8.01%. By the year 2001 to 2010, Bihar grows at 8.02%. Gujarat grows only up to 8.68%. In other words, Gujarat's rate of growth has grown by about 16%, whereas Bihar's rate of growth in this inter alia 10-year period has gone up by almost 90%.
Absolutely.
So is that claim correct? Is it right for Narendra Modi to say in terms of growth, I no longer compete with other Indian states? Let's get Lord Desai's perspective.
There are 2 things to say. Gujarat has been a developed part of India for about 100 years. It is the first to be industrialized, very high in trade, very high in education and so on. So it's not new that Gujarat is a prosperous state. What is important is to remember that, Narendra Modi, when he goes abroad, like anybody else, he exaggerates his success. And because he exaggerates success, we should not fall and give him more publicity for all this. Let's just put it into perspective. As long as Gujarat gets investment, but not at the cost of other states, who wants to complain? But the real problem, I still think, is that he is implicitly criticizing Haryana for the public labor relations disaster that Manesar is. And I'm sorry that Mr. Hooda doesn't agree. It's not a legal case of prosecution. It's a case of a serious breakdown in labor-employee relations. Why did nobody in Haryana see this coming?